Hello, everybody. Welcome to today's lesson. Thanks for joining me. Let's go ahead and take a look at today's lesson objective. I do that every time. All right, so today we will decompose twice to subtract measurements in the tens and ones place. Ooh, sorry guys, my underline was not so great today. All right, let's go ahead and look at some vocabulary before we get into our lesson. So our first vocabulary word is subtraction. So what is subtraction? Subtraction is taking away an amount from a larger amount. It is finding the difference between two numbers. So if I have 18 apples and I take away 3 of those apples, that's going to give me 15. So subtraction is taking away an amount. Okay? All right. So let's read this word problem. So Kieran has 703 milliliters of water in a pitcher. She pours some water out. Now 124 milliliters are left in the pitcher. How much water did Kieran pour out? All right. So I know that Kieran started off with 703 milliliters. Okay, so she started with 703 milliliters. All right. Okay, so she started with 703 milliliters. Now, that is going to be the whole portion of water that she had in a pitcher, right? So that is going to be this whole portion is going to be 703 milliliters. Now she pours out some water. We're not sure how much, but she pours out some water, right? So she pours out some water. Not sure how much. Now there are 124 milliliters that are left over in the pitcher. How much water did Kieran pour out? So I know that she had 703 milliliters and she was left with 200 or 124 milliliters. So I want to figure out what is the difference or how much water did she pour out. So we're going to go ahead and subtract. So I know that I have 703 milliliters, and I'm going to go ahead and take that away. I'm going to go ahead and take away 124 milliliters. So we're going to go ahead and use the standard algorithm to solve. Okay, so let me go ahead and change this color to blue. So we have 703 milliliters. I'm going to go ahead and take away 124 milliliters. So we're going to start whenever we do our standard algorithm for subtraction. We're going to start with our ones place or our smallest place value. So we have 3 ones. We need to take away 4. We are not able to do that. So I'm actually going to go ahead and go over to my tens place. I don't have any tens that I can borrow from, but let me go ahead and see if I can break any of my hundreds. So I do have some hundreds that I can break. So I'm going to go and take those 700s. I'm going to take one of those hundreds. Now I have 600s left over. I'm going to turn that 100 into 10 tens. Now I have enough to go ahead and break one of those 10 tens. So now I have 9 tens. And I'm going to change one of those tens into 10 ones. So now I have 13 ones. So now I'm going to have 13 ones. I'm going to take away 4. That's going to leave me with 9. Now we have to go to our tens place. I have 9 tens. I need to take away 2. That's going to leave me with 7 tens. I have 600s. I'm going to take away 1. That's going to leave me with 5 hundreds. So the amount that was poured out was 579 milliliters. I always want to make sure that we have our label. So this is going to be 579 milliliters. And I know that my drawing isn't very accurate because 124 looks way bigger than 579. But she had 179 milliliters left over. That was how much water was poured out. So let's write that in a complete sentence. 579 milliliters were poured out. All right, now let's go ahead and take a look at today's objective again. So today we decomposed twice to subtract measurements in the tens and ones place. So decomposing means we broke our hundreds into tens or tens into hundreds. All right, and the standards that we focused on today was 3.2a, 3.4a, 3.4b, 3.2b, 3.2c, 3.7c, 3.7d, and 3.7e. Lots of standards we worked on today, but I love it. So, all right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was a helpful lesson. Go ahead and practice your problem set and get your mastery check done, and I'll see you next lesson. Bye, everybody. Have a fantastic day.